While war rages on the ground in Ukraine, there's another digital battle playing out as well. A Russian news site hacked today saying the war should be stopped, and it was signed Caring Journalists of Russia. Ukraine's deputy prime minister announcing over the weekend the creation of a volunteer cyber army. And just this morning, Toyota suspending operations at all Japanese plants after being impacted by a suspected cyber attack. Again, it's not exactly clear who was behind it. Joining us right now to discuss, the CEO, the co-founder of the Waterfall Security Solutions, Lior Frenkel. Lior, good morning. Glad you're with us. Banks in the United States are preparing for retaliatory cyber attacks now that the West has moved to block Russian banks from SWIFT. What could we see? Are we talking, is this malware, data wiping, theft? What do you see?
Good morning, and thank you for having me here. What we see here in the last few days is mainly defacement of websites and denial of service, and I'm not expecting this to grow dramatically, to escalate dramatically in the short term. But it's times of tension, and cyber is part of warfare today, and we need to embrace and assume things will happen and will happen worse.
Lior, help us just peel back the onion a little bit. Let's be a little more specific if you can. Because I saw a tweet of yours. You said the U.S. and Russia are nuclear powers, but they're also cyber superpowers, and each has the ability to inflict disastrous consequences on each other. So can you tell, what does that mean?
No, if we are assuming the U.S. and Russia are now in war and they are using cyber alongside of kinetic war, they are superpowers. They can go into each other's critical infrastructure, shut down operations, shut down electricity, shut down bank systems, and so what we are currently seeing is not that. We're not seeing Russia going forward head to head in the U.S. We are seeing groups of people, maybe less or more organized. Maybe a bit backed by Russia, maybe, we're not sure. Okay. And what they are doing is, joining the fun.
Okay.
Lior, I don't think we are close to see what the nations themselves can do.
Okay, and hopefully we won't, right? Lior, I want to help mom and pops. I want to help people who are just watching us, banks have big IT budgets. They have people to protect them, right? So what should American families be making sure that they're doing right now to make sure their accounts are protected, their money is protected, their identities, all those things are protected?
Okay, so first of all, I think, mom and pop can calm down. I think the targets are the big banks, big shiny targets that can embarrass, the U.S. or its allies. But there are always collateral damage. Just a regular civilian needs to make sure that he has everything updated to go and update his or her mobile phone operating system and computer operating system, and it's a good time to refresh your passwords and update them in good passwords. And that's all,
Okay.
And look for, suspicious things that might happen. But I don't really think that that's the target of these guys today.
All good information. Lior Frenkel, Waterfall Security Solutions. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Sure.